You guys, there is a storyline playing out within those of us who are here to ground in, I'm just going to say it like the new earth templates. We are holding divine blueprints within us that have already been, it's like a timer went off, okay? It was detonated. There was a time, a linear time of detonation for each one of us. I want to say, and that's the thing, we're coming out of the old cycles and we're birthing the 13th, the new earth, this time of transformation, of truth, of all of the dirt that was buried, all of the secrets that were buried and that kept playing out and kept us looping are coming up, are being dug up. We are digging up those seeds just by being here on the planet right now, just by being ourselves, just by being here. What it does inside of us when that detonation goes off is it can lead to misunderstandings and fear. So we're being asked to come back to center, come back to our core, to remember what's happening so that we don't get caught up in other people's false beliefs and storylines. Other people are going to try to project onto you fear stories, all the same old looping stories. Those can't be projected upon us, because what that will do is distort the blueprints that we hold. And this is what we've been through our whole lives. Doesn't matter how old you are, if you're 10 or 110, if you're holding the divine blueprints within you, as they unravel, you will be confused. You might be searching for answers. You may get caught up in your mind for a while, looping. However, rising above that, you will be shown energetically beyond the veil what is occurring. If you haven't yet, or if you're still looping in fear, then this is the message for you, that it's okay to step out of fear. It's okay to believe something different than everyone around you, because that's why you're here. So if you've been searching for answers, like what is happening? What is going on within me? Why is this happening? Why do I feel like I'm going crazy? It's because everything is being stripped from you that was false. All the beliefs, all the projections, your entire life. And you, us, we are being called to stand in our truth. And what that truth looks like is completely different than what anyone else would ever imagine is the truth. And they're just going to have to deal. They are just going to have to accept it, because that's why we are here. We are here to hold the truth, the absolute truth of the truth, so that it continues to come out of the earth. It continues to come out into the headlines. Okay, everything, all the truth is coming up to, right? Like all the negatives being come up to be seen. That's being purged. So as an example, in a 3D way, what this may look like is people misunderstanding what you're doing and what you're going through and the things that you say or how you feel, because you're already in confusion as well while this is unraveling, while all the layers unravel from you to set you free, to set us free. We are doing it ourselves. This was always the detonation plan, where it starts to unravel, okay? We don't really have to do what we think we have to do, like all this fighting, all this. No, we don't. It's happening organically if we just allow it. Allow the truth to blossom and break through for us as well. We are becoming unfrozen. Those of us holding this blueprint, yes, we were sabotaged at one point. Those that knew who we were, they knew who we were when we were birthed here. So there was a lot of outside things that, of course, they played on. Our insecurities, things, if our frequency got too low, if we got in our head, if we doubted, if somebody, looked at us the wrong way, whatever occurred in our programming, it could allow outside influences to impress upon us, project upon us, and really lower our frequency even more by putting us in more fear, doubt, self-confusion, low self-confidence, and keeping us further and further down. We are quantum beings holding these divine quantum blueprints. So we surpass through that. We might believe it for a while, but we're ultimately going to come back to our core of who we are and remember. And in this remembrance, we are realizing what was done to our hearts, because our hearts are our weapon. That is our protection. That is everything. Our emotions. We have been heartbroken. Our heart was attacked in order to disempower us and keep us hidden for fear that we would ever feel this pain again. But what that did, that was a prison. You imprison our hearts. You imprison us. So what Spirit is guiding us, our higher selves are guiding us to do, is to fall in love with ourselves, our inner child, allowing our divine feminine to heal, feel safe. It's balancing all aspects of ourselves. Our divine masculine is healing within us in order to hold us, protect the divine feminine, and create that just safe, open, grounded space for her to rise within us. And the inner child, that is the pure innocence. That's the core of all of us. That is the core of the divine blueprint that we hold. It's in our inner child, and it will. You'll know also if this is for you, if you've recently been realizing that you hold a template that affects those closest to you. That as you heal, you see them healing. If you're not healing, if you're hung up on a situation, you realize they play it out in the 3D. You are holding a generational blueprint that goes far beyond your family, but that's where it starts. This is where we're grounding it in. I trust this will find who it needs to. This is extremely powerful time in our lives and for our dharma, our destiny, for us to rise into our highest timeline and accept it, to step into our own power, or to rise, or to burn whatever your blueprint holds for you. You'll know. Do not make decisions from fear, make them from love. And this is what I was going to say also, being told to make sure I say this. There's going to be, most likely, you may have certain witch wounds or wounds around religion and dogmatic projections as well. We are being called to stand in our truth when people try to project onto us and tell us what is wrong with us, what is going on with us. Oh, we're being attacked by demonic forces. We need an exorcism. Aliens are, evil aliens are being whatever. We know if something is evil within us or not at this point. And this is something so new. It is new under the sun. People aren't going to understand, and they don't need to understand right now. As long as we understand and stand as what we know is true for us and what's going on inside of us, we are the ones loading this new template. So do not let other people's opinions impress and change what you're holding, because you're holding it for a reason, because you were entrusted to hold it, to protect it, and to keep it intact, not allowing the outside world to change it. And yes, it was distorted because we didn't know up till now, up until probably the past, I don't know how long, however long you've been on this journey. But right now, we're embedding it. So there will be a lot of projections, a lot of opinions, and it's up to us to say, no, thank you. That's not what's happening. I know what's happening within me, and I'm not budging from this. I know exactly. Here's the thing, and I want to make this very clear. For those of us holding these blueprints, we are being given the opportunity to dictate, to create something absolutely beautiful for ourselves, but it cannot be based on the reasons in our lives up till this point. We have to throw that away and embrace this opportunity as, wow, this is amazing, and I'm going to create a life so beautiful it will feel like heaven on earth. That is the opportunity here. That's what this blueprint is about. I'm embedding something. I promise to do this. This is part of my life's mission, and nothing is going to shake me or move me from this. I know it in my bones, in my soul, in my body, my mind, my heart. Okay, take care.